Okay, this video is about some of us. Okay, some of us talk to ourselves. I think it's healthy and normal because sometimes you have a lot on your mind and there's no one around you, so you tend to talk to yourself. Now, me, I'm talking about why, and how I talk to myself. I have this problem. I don't know if it's a problem, but basically, I spend a lot of time by myself, by choice and not by choice. I spend a lot of time by myself. I don't. I have friends. I don't have many friends. I have many acquaintances. But I do not have many friends at all. Um, and it's funny too because I trust people off the bat. I give everyone that 100% trust off the bat. I don't, you know, let them. But once you break that trust, or give me a horrible first impression, not going much farther from there. Um, but what I do a lot of time is I think a lot. My brain is constantly running, thinking about different things, and I even make connections in my mind. My mind is really good at connecting. One thought could lead to another one, to a random one, to a random one. That's why I have random. I'm very random because my mind is always connecting something to something else. So one day I'll be talking. One time I'll just be talking about why I think the sky's blue, and the next I'll be talking about how some kid punched me in the face. It will literally, I would connect it and link it out. I wouldn't even have to link it. That's in my mind. I would verbally just random spew out things, and I don't hang around a lot of people, so I'll be walking down the street, so I'm just thinking about what's happened today, all of this stuff, what I could do, what I need to do, and sometimes I could keep it in my mind. But the thing is that with me, I have to concentrate to keep it in my mind. I have to concentrate so hard to keep things in my mind. I can concentrate, I can keep it in my mind. Once it's small, I don't have to concentrate. But if it's a lot of things I'm thinking about, like mostly with arguments or disagreements, that's when I usually overload and I'm thinking about all these things. And what I tend to do when I get lost in thought, my mouth starts to move. And before I know it, I'm not thinking anymore. I'm talking now. And I just said that really loud. But I'm not thinking anymore. I'm talking now. And I don't notice that I'm talking. So I'll be sitting there talking to myself. And my talking to myself isn't me like this. My talking to myself, it starts out, okay, it starts out mind. I can act normal. I'm like, then my mouth starts to move. Then words start to physically come out. Yeah, because I don't know what. Blah 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 blah. And if I'm in like a situation where, like I'm in a car, it's mostly happening when I'm in a car. My hands start to move, so I'm physically doing this like I'm seriously having a serious conversation with somebody else, and there's nobody else in the room. It's just me. And I do this all the time, especially in cars, and on drives when I not listen when I forget to put on. Sometimes I would literally forget about the radio. I wouldn't put on the radio. I don't like have to come in and put on the radio. A lot of times I do, but there's sometimes I just sit in my car and I don't know what the radio's on, and I'm just thinking about things. I'm thinking, and I'm moving, and people next to me just like, there's no one in the car, and it's like, and it looks like I'm just having full on conversation with myself, but I'm just I am. You know what? People think I'm weird, but what I used to do when I come from school, I was, oh my god, so much things to have in school. So I used to always think about things like assignments, homework, essays, people, drama, crap, and all this on my mind is a lot. So almost every day, I walk down school. I walk down the same down path. It's like downhill, and then you turn onto my block. So I'm walking down that path, and that's when I really get into talking to myself, because when you walk down that path, it's a street, but there's usually no one ever on that block. So I'm walking downhill, and I'm talking to myself, and there was a time once. There's always used to be times that because at the down when you're going downhill, at the end there's a house right there. So that house right there. Well, one time I got caught. There was somebody outside their house, and I was coming down. And when I was talking to myself, I was not silent. I was fully, vocally talking to myself. I hit the house, and every time I hit the house, I look, and I just stop and I look, and they look at me like, and I don't know if they heard me or not, but I freak out, and I would do this, hand to my ear, Bluetooth baby. I always have Bluetooth in my ear. I'm just like, yeah, blah 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 blah. As soon as I pass the house, I drop it, I start laughing, and I keep walking. And that's random, but I just want to tell you times where I talk to myself, because I do that a lot. That's one of my major things I can't help. And I hate when people make me feel weird for it. It makes me so annoyed. I hate when people make me feel weird, because I already feel weird doing it, because I don't notice I'm doing it. And I already feel horrible. I already feel awkward and scared when you you hear me. I'm about to come into the car, because I had a situation where I was in the car and this bum went to walk up to the window to ask me for money, and I was talking to myself. So then he tapped on the window, just like, and then he's all like, "You should stop talking to yourself." And I'm just like, "Thanks." He's like, "Yeah, it's my birthday and my leg's broke. Can I get money?" That's what he told me, and I was like, "It's $2. Go away." I'm nice. I give people money all the time. But yeah, I that's my props, and I took 7 minutes to say that. So I hope you listened. If you didn't, we don't care. I'm saying this for me. These blogs are for me and for nobody else. The world. I've been watching Zim Van Adams so much. I literally just was about to say, I'm Zim Van Adams, conquer the world, one word at a time. Yeah, that's my future baby daddy. That's awkward. And now somebody who hasn't texted me in a long mother effing time decides, hey, let me text you a couple weeks after. This is just... Look at my background on my phone. It's beautiful. Isn't it? It's just beautiful. I just love it. You just have to love it. I did it today. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna keep saying my byes like this. Okay. I'll keep that. Okay. Bye.